You're watching CBS 8 Mornings at 6.
We start with breaking news out of Lemon Grove, where a homicide investigation is underway. So glad you're with us at 6 a.m., everybody. I'm Eric Connert.
And I'm Nada Irampour. Thank you for being with us on CBS 8. This is all happening in the 2200 block of Dane Court. And that's where CBS 8's Chris Groh is joining us live from the scene to tell us what all you know at this hour, Chris.
Yeah, good morning, guys. And it's still very much an active investigation at this time. A number of San Diego County Sheriff deputies that are here right now, as well as detectives from the homicide unit. So let's go through the timeline as best as we know it right now. We'll also show you some video from earlier on in this investigation. Now, according to the San Diego County Sheriff's Department, they got call from one of the residents here reporting that they heard multiple gunshots in the neighborhood. Now, when they were able to arrive, they found a man in the street who was shot multiple times. Unfortunately, they were pronounced dead on the scene after they tried to go ahead and give that person CPR. Now, there's not a whole lot that we know about that person, about the victim, just that they were a 23-year-old man. They do not know or have not released at this time if he was a resident of one of the homes in this area, if he was just in the area, or who they believe the suspects could be, if just one or multiple. We do know, according to at least one resident who spoke with us off camera, that this is not the first time that there has been law enforcement in this area. In fact, she seemed to be just frustrated, saying, kind of like, is this happening again? So we are waiting for all of the facts related to this case. But what we can tell you, again, is that a 23-year-old man has been shot and killed in this Lemon Grove neighborhood. We are still waiting for information about potential suspects. We do know the detectives are going around trying to see if they might be able to speak with witnesses now that many people are beginning to wake up and wonder exactly what happened under the cover of darkness here at nighttime, and waiting also to see if there might be even some surveillance video in and around this area that could point them to potentially a vehicle description or maybe a gunman description. But for now, we are going to wait on that information and see exactly what type of updates the San Diego County Sheriff's Department gives us. So for now, we're going to send things back to you, Eric and Netta.
All right, Chris, thanks for the latest. Check back in with you soon here. New this morning, San Diego police investigating a border officer-involved shooting. A U.S. Customs and Border Protection officer shot at a man at the Otay Mesa port of entry. This happened yesterday morning. San Diego police telling us the man approached the officer in a restricted area while holding a screwdriver, ignoring commands to drop it. The officer then fired his gun multiple times. SDPD says the suspect was hit in the arms, causing non-life-threatening injuries. He is currently being held in federal custody. Anyone with any information on this shooting is asked to call the SDPD Homicide Unit or Crime Stoppers, the number right there, 888-580-8477.
And now an update to this story that we brought to you here yesterday morning. San Diego police say they have now arrested a 53-year-old man, his name Alex Bailey, for the murder of another man in East Village on Tuesday night. This attack happened 7:30 right near 14th Street and Imperial Avenue there downtown. Police say Bailey was among a group of people who were gathered on a sidewalk when a fight broke out. They say Bailey shot the victim and another person stabbed the victim. Police say the 53-year-old victim died there at the hospital. Officers arrested Bailey yesterday morning over on National Avenue, but investigators are still working to find the other suspect and any other witnesses. And now the suspect in a deadly double shooting in Barrio Logan is still in custody this morning after pleading not guilty to 2 counts of murder. Guillermo David Gonzalez of National City is accused of shooting and killing 23-year-old Junior Alastre and 28-year-old Osnider Silveira on Newton Avenue. This was near Sigsbee Street on Saturday night. Police believe the victims recently immigrated to the U.S. from Venezuela. Gonzalez was arrested Sunday in one of the victims' vehicles up in L.A. County. Now, if convicted, he faces life in prison without the possibility of parole.
New this morning, nearly 8 months after devastating flooding in southeast San Diego, the city is making some progress in clearing out flood channels. After the January floods, the city says it performed emergency maintenance on 18 miles of channels and removed more than 9,800 tons of debris. Right now, work is being done in South Crest. The city also finished up work in Encanto and the Skyline Paradise Hills area, but residents say they'd like to see more done.
Concerned, the bamboo's there. What happens if we get a storm like that again?
The city says Mayor Todd Gloria included more than $8 million in funding this fiscal year to continue maintenance ahead of the rainy season. Today, dozens of local artists are showcasing their art to raise awareness of critical social justice issues our county faces. This is in collaboration with the city of San Diego. At the all-day event, the public can explore and engage with the artists in panel discussions, see engaging performance, and get a look at some of the program's campaigns. It's from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Museum of Photographic Art, the San Diego Museum of Art, and the Mingei International Museum. Starting at 1:15 p.m., anyone can go to that event.
Nice. Always love to go look at our art and learn, and yeah, pretty good stuff.
Absolutely. Hey, another big event happening in Santee this Saturday, a big car show. My buddy Billy messaged me and says, hoping the weather is going to be okay for it. It's taking place at the Broken Yoke there. They're going to have all those cars all shined up. It's always a big event.
I expect it to be warmer this weekend than what we've seen over the last week or so. So last week, it has been fall weather for us. Last about 9 days or so. We have seen cloudy skies. We've seen cooler than normal temperatures. Cloudy skies are hanging on this morning, too. We've got a dense layer of them out there. Clouds are going to start to break apart around 8, 9 a.m. and give us a little bit of blue out there. But for now, they're quite dense. 72 along the coast, 76 for your inland valleys, 71 for the mountains, and then 90 out there for the deserts. And you can see that satellite radar has confirmed those camera views out there, showing how cloudy it is. But satellite does a great job, especially once the sun starts to come up, of telling us where we're going to start to see a little bit of a break in the clouds. By the afternoon, it should be very similar to yesterday, passing cumulus clouds for the most part, so we're still going to see the clouds blocking the view of the sun at some points, but plenty of blue to make their way around and allow for some of those warmer temperatures by the afternoon. For now, though, we're in the 60s, 63 in Santee, 65 in Chula Vista. We'll gain about 5 to 10 degrees on where you see these temperatures right now. Still, though, holding on to the fall-like weather, the cooler temperatures for a period of time. That's today and tomorrow. By the time we get to Saturday, ridge of high pressure starts to make its way towards us. We'll warm up a bit for Saturday and then even more for Sunday and Monday. Monday likely to be the warmest day that we have in the next about 10 days or so. And then after Monday, we'll start to see those temperatures slide a bit and make their way back to normal. But this range, Sunday, Monday, going to be a little bit warmer, clearer, drier, and then we'll see more normal temperatures by next week. Let's take a look at traffic out there. I want to take you to just one crash. Actually, not even a crash, but a stalled vehicle this morning. And this is up in the Oceanside area between about Oceanside and Encinitas. Entry ramp to the 5 northbound from La Costa Avenue. We have a lane blocked with that stalled truck. CHP is on scene, should be cleared pretty quickly. Taking a look at border wait times out there, we are looking at a 130-minute wait at the San Ysidro Port of Entry, over 2 hours. Going to get through the Otay Mesa Port of Entry about 40 minutes quicker, so might want to consider that as your port of entry. 90 minutes, so an hour and a half in total. Ned and Eric, over to you.